morning everybody, and welcome to my first ever attempt at creating a YouTube video for my as yet unnamed channel at time of filming. Obviously one will be created before this goes out. I'm currently sitting in a Premier Inn hotel room in Alnwick with my daughter Grace here, and my wife Beth and son Arthur are currently on their way to the car. This is the start of an 8-day adventure where we are going to visit the holy island of Lindisfarne today, followed by trips to Dundee, the Cairngorms and Whitby before driving back to home in Cambridgeshire. So I hope you enjoy the video. Stay tuned and we'll be back on our way to Lindisfarne. So we're now 40 minutes up the A1. We've just turned off towards Lindisfarne and we will very shortly be taking a drive over the causeway. My wife is now in the driver's seat. She's over here. This is Beth.
I'm so excited.
And Arthur's very excited in the back. All the way down the back.
Ever heard that one? The Synod of Whitby was quite an important event for the whole country because we had the Celtic Christianity and the Roman Catholics, and they had a big argument over when Easter was. And they had a Synod of Whitby where it was all argued out and the Celtic Christianity lost. Which is why we now have Easter like we do.
Oh, okay.
I'm just going to pause it here and paint Catholic Island. I'm just going to pop up here so you can see it. I'm going to come up here as well. You can see Catholic Island up there with the cross on it. Now that's where Cuthbert went because he did the transition from Roman Catholic to Roman Catholic. And then, unfortunately, everybody decided he was quite a holy man, very, very devout, lots of miracles. So they kept coming to see him. He was like, I'm getting a bit harassed here, people. So he went out there to avoid people. But as you can see, when the tide's out, you can still get to him. He was like, no, I'm going out to the Farne Islands.
Oh, okay. That's why I'm in this thing.
Yeah, one tied down. So he thought, no, it's not hermiting enough for me.
But I think they did
Probably see some seals coming out
on this leg.
in the water.
I couldn't do it.
There he goes, one's just ducked under. There he goes.
Oh yeah, you see him. Following our visit to the Priory, we took a walk down towards the castle. On the way, we had a stop at the window on wild Lindisfarne to see what bird life we could spot. Not a lot was the answer. It was a beautiful day on the way down. As I'm sure you can tell by the sound on the camera, it was a bit breezy. That's to be expected on an island off the coast of the UK. Once we got up towards the castle, we took a walk across the field opposite to have a check and have a look at Gertrude's garden before we headed back down to the village. So it's about 2:30 now. We've just managed to get an early check-in at the hotel. We're staying at the Manor House Hotel, which I can turn the camera around and show you. Most of the luggage is now in the room. I'm just going to go walk up, have a bit of time to relax before going out for dinner later. I'll take you up to the room. So yeah, the hotel is stairs only, so that was a great fun lifting Arthur up 3 flights of stairs. We did know it booking it, so it's not a problem. We are on the top floor, but that's where the family rooms are, so makes sense. But once I show you inside the room, we do get an amazing view of the castle and across to St Cuthbert's Island. So the room's probably already a mess because everybody's just dumped everything. But lovely and big. And there's a castle. And Grace is being artistic. Good morning from day 2 from our hotel in Lindisfarne. We stayed at the Manor House Hotel last night and had a great stay. People have been nice, food's been good. Grace has entered the frame and disappeared again. We've woken up to an incredible view out of our hotel window of the castle in Lindisfarne. Bright sunshine, lovely morning. We're off for a bit of a wander this morning. After our short wander around Lindisfarne village and conscious of the tide times, we headed for Dundee. The trip took about 3 hours. Once we arrived in Dundee, we headed for Dundee Law. It's a great spot, great views across the city of Dundee and the River Tay. That evening, after having been to our hotel, we headed out to the waterfront gardens with their interactive installations, water features and colourful lighting displays, and then basically headed off to bed, ready for the next stage in our trip to the Cairngorms.